ما أريد من هذا الشعب إلا أن يزيد في الحمد والشكر إلى الله عز وجل، ويزيد من محبة الوطن، ويزيد من العمل ومضاعفة العمل لما يسعى فيه من خير له وللدولة والأهل. هذا اللي أنا أدوره من الشعب، وربنا إن شاء الله يوفقنا جميعا على ما يحب ويرضى.
I think one message that I would like to give is to this great country. I would like to say this is very important. I think we're very privileged. We are very honored to be in a country, and I'm not saying it because I live in UAE. I'm saying it because I've lived in many parts of the world. This is the only country where excellence is driven from the top, from the leaders of this country, and how they bring each nations together, where we feel part of one family, is such an important thing. From a customer experience world, I always give this example globally, and you can pick up my previous talks and podcasts, and I have actually quoted that ever since I moved to UAE, I actually learned the meaning what leadership meant. In which part of the world you will find a Ministry of Happiness? This is the only country where there is a Ministry of Happiness, where they care about the happiness of the people. There is one example that I would like to quote. A few years ago, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed, he went to one of the government offices. This was probably a post office, and he sat there as a customer, and he took a token. And after 15 minutes, I remember that day, we started reading this tweet from him, and he says, "This is not the experience that I promised to my people, because I'm waiting too long here. If this is what the customers are going through, this is not the experience that I promised this. We are better than this." And then he instructed the Ministry of Interior to do a survey of all the government organizations and publish the top 5 and bottom 5 best customer experience government organizations. And this has become a norm. And His Highness Sheikh Mohammed also introduced the 7-star global rating system, where today if you go outside any of the government organization, you will see stars. Just like you see the stars outside hotels, 3-star, 4-star, 5-star. And the idea was that if you can choose a hotel based on the rankings, why should not you be able to choose, let's say, a banking branch? Why should not be able to choose, let's say, a police station or any other service in this organization based on the ranking that the people have given it? So this kind of innovation, any innovation that happens in the world, it comes from here. So we have, mashallah, UAE has become the hub of innovation. So this, I feel very privileged about that, and we should all be very thankful, and we should all learn from this.
Welcome to Peers of Union, a new episode and a new success story from the United Arab Emirates. Our story today is from Dubai, and it's about CX Future Company, which focuses on helping organizations elevate their customer experience standards through future-focused digital strategies. This is the very little introduction of what this company actually is and what services does it provide to their clients. And of course, all the details will be with Mr. Farzan Niaz, founder and CEO of CX Future. Hello, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much. Thank you for inviting me. My pleasure.
So let's get introduced to the mind behind this success. Let's go to your personal background and academic milestones. Could you walk me through all this life before success leading to CX Future?
Very interesting question. Thank you very much. My background is all based on different experiences that I had, and it's been designed by constant learning experiences that I got. Yes, I have a good academic background. I've done my master's. I've done courses in leadership and centricity as well. But I think the best experience I got was when I entered the real life. The real life taught me a lot of good experiences. Professionally, I'm very privileged. I've been in the field of customer experience for almost 25 plus years. I started my career with Citibank, so I've been 11 years with that. Mashreq Bank, the likes of Abu Dhabi Islamic Bank. I've also worked for a fintech in Hala as Director of Customer Experience. So I have a very vast experience with global organization at global scale. I've run some of the biggest call centers in the world as well. I've been privileged to work with a large group of people. And something that's passionate about me is during this time period is the transformation that I was able to bring about this organization. One particularly thing that I'm very proud of in the journey of my development is I took Abu Dhabi Islamic Bank with the help of my team to number one bank in customer experience in the entire region. When I joined it, we were number 23 out of 27. We came to number one bank and we stayed number one for 7 consecutive years. So this is something that the globe understands about me. On a personal note, mashallah, I've been recognized internationally. I've been awarded I'm now listed amongst the top 100 global CX thought leaders of the world. CX Network has now published a list of top 40 customer experience thought leaders to look forward in 2026. I'm amongst those top 40 in the world as well. I've also been given, there is a very prestigious CXM star, which is, they list top 100, 125 to 150 global customer experience gurus in the world. I am listed in the top 15. So I'm very privileged on that. I've also been awarded as the Lifetime Excellence Award on Customer Experience by
and the list goes on and on, right?
I'm happy about it. I'm also recognized as one of the most experienced global customer experience judge. So wherever there is a customer experience awards happen, like Awards International, Awards Live, Contact Center World, there are a lot of other awards that happen that I'm judging at. And last but not least, I'm also very proud that I co-authored a couple of books. Those books are with me. It's available. These are bestsellers on Amazon as well. This is Customer Experience 4 and Customer Experience 5. Top 18 global thought leaders of the world have written chapters, and my chapter is there as well. And now I'm working on my own book, which inshallah would very soon be that.
Mr. Farzan, you need like 3-4 episodes to cover all of this.
And another very important question that you asked me, the inspiration that comes through this. Throughout my life, I think I'm very thankful to the people that I worked with, my mentors, my seniors, even the people who worked with me, my team members and everyone, obviously family members part of it. But professionally, there are 3 people that I would like to specifically talk about who I got my inspiration for. When I was growing in this field, I was thinking about these people and following them. And I can today say that, one of them is my good friend as well, which is Ian Goulding. He is now considered as the topmost guru of customer experience. I've learned a lot from him. And he's a good friend of mine as well. The second one is Ron Kaufman. Ron Kaufman, I really like what he talks about customer experiences, especially his theory about the future of customer experience, where he says that the future of customer experience is going to be care. So that's something that I like. And third person we're all very familiar of is the CEO of Apple. That's somebody that I'm, Steve Jobs. I'm a big fan of Steve Jobs. A lot of learning through him.
Well, this is impressive, actually, and concise, and it's actually brief. I know that you did more. So we're so fortunate to get to know you and get the audience to get to know you as well as an inspiration. So, of course, asking why did you find CX Future now would be like a simple, evident question. But tell me the story of the foundation of CX Future. When was it? When did you decide? And who pushed you to do this?
Right. This is a very relevant question to what I've talked about. With so much experience, with so many organizations around the world, I have seen organizations talking about customer experience firsthand Unfortunately, many organizations today claim that they are good at customer experience, but in reality, they're not. It's very easy to say that we are customer-centric, but when it comes to customer centricity, very few organizations understand it. There is a very interesting study that was done by Genesis, and the study said that when it was asked from about 100 organizations, what do you think, how customer-centric are you? And the answer was like, we think we're 80% customer centric. We are very customer experience oriented. 80% is what we proved. And when they went to the customers of the same organization and asked them, what do you think? How customer centric are your organization? And only 18% of the customers said that we're happy with our customers. So see the difference between what organizations today think where they are and where the customers today think they are. And this is what I realized, that with my experience, I felt that I have now a responsibility to give it back to the customer experience world. And my only purpose and vision of creating customer experience CX future, and you can see it from the word CX future, that I want to transform the organizations. My idea is to take the organization and see customer experience is not about just collecting data. It's not about doing surveys. It's more about how to utilize that information, how to utilize that
to make their lives better.
Make the life better. You see, customers want fast, convenient, now, today. This is what they want. All customers want the same thing. Through customer experience CX future, this is what I offer. And while I was developing this, I realized, and this is a thought that was given to me by one of my ex-CEOs, and he said, Farhan, with your experience, you should be auditing organizations. So one of the frameworks that came out of the CX future is called FBX. I call it friction to brilliance. So all the frictions that in the organization, I identify those and convert them into brilliance. So this is a framework.
Fill in the gaps, transforming into something great, looking at where the mistakes are and let's fix them.
Correct. So I take this framework, I go to different organizations and I identify where the gaps are and where the frictions are and convert them into results-oriented ROI. This is also very important to understand that although my experience is in financial industry, but the beauty about customer experience is that it's not industry driven. It's not a product. So
you mean you're not dealing with it as a commercial thing?
No. The point that I'm making is that I go to every organization, not just the financial institutions, but I go to hospitality industry, to airlines, to hotels, to government organizations. So whoever has a customer, even a shop, has a customer, this framework of customer CX future, the friction to brilliance, is applicable to that and helps every organization.
Could you walk me to the process or the services of the company? You were saying that you are transforming the services into something meaningful, into something that makes customers' lives better. How do you actually do this? The services exactly, what are they?
Sure. It's a very simple formula based on the concept that today what we do, there is a concept in the market which today exists as customer experience assessment. So what some of the organizations do and some of the consultancies do, they ask you what are your current results, show us your results, they take those results and they evaluate it against the benchmarks of the global benchmarks. The beauty about customer experience is that I'm very well versed with the global benchmarks, what an organization in which particular field needs to be. So in the difference between assessment and audit, what I do is I go and validate what data you would give me. So how it works, that it covers every aspect of customer experience. It's not only, so let's say I will evaluate it against 8 major pillars. These are transformation. This would be your vision and mission. So governance of the organization, voice of the customer. Employee experience is also a very important part of it. Digital experience is an important part of it. Omni-channel, call center itself is a sphere that we talk about. So I would take all aspects of an organization, all different elements of an organization and deep dive into it and see what is the current performance of the organization in comparison to the global benchmark. So there you would find out where do you stand. For example, I'll give you an example. The best of the world global organizations in terms of net promoter score, which is a indicator of satisfaction of a customer, is called net promoter score. Likes of Apple, Amazon, these are in the range of 65 to 70 net promoter scores. So I go inside the organization, try to understand what is their current net promoter score, how happy is the customer, how loyal is the customer today with them, and then we find out where are the gaps, why the customer is not happy, why so many customers are unhappy, where are the complaints coming from. We understand the top complaints, we understand where is the gap in transformation also. So for example, if the organization has the ambition to go digital, so I also evaluate my organization, CX Future also evaluates where is the possibility of transformation, how much of that can be transformed, what should be humanized and what should be transformed. And I help the organizations to do that.
Of course, you are a success story, and every success story has its ups and downs, and sometimes the downs are more than the ups, or the suffering is more. So what would you say the challenges that faced your company and faced you as a person from the very beginning till now?
The most important, see, a couple of things are very obvious. When you go to the organization, obviously, as I said, everybody talks about customer experience, but unfortunately, they're not keen to invest in it. We need to understand that customer experience does not bring green dollars. It brings blue dollars. Let me explain what. If you're a salesperson, you go and sell something, the customer buys something, the company earns money. This is green dollar. But when you work on customer experience, what am I promising you? I will improve your customer satisfaction. That is not money. It is satisfaction. So today, your customer will say, I'm happy with you. Tomorrow, with my framework, the customer say, I'm very happy with you. Or 70%, before it was 70% of the customers were happy, now it's going to be 80% of. But organizations do not understand that this elevation, where 10% of additional customers who become happy, which means they're going to be more loyal with you, they're going to invest more with you, they're going to tell 10 more people outside, they will bring more business, they will stay longer with you. So the return on experience becomes bigger. So it's a struggle today for in the financial world, for us in the field of customer experience, to explain the ROI of customer experience so that becomes very, very difficult. That's one challenge where the budget comes in. Also, unfortunately, customer experience only works if it is driven from top to bottom. Very important that the top management is the buy-in. If they run it, if they back it up, it will go to the field. Another challenge that, I'm sorry, I'm taking some time on this, but one important challenge there is a big disconnect between what is being today created and what is being delivered at the front end. What does it mean? It's a controversial statement, and I'm part of this. And in the field of customer experience, the frameworks have become very important. So people start talking about journey mapping. People started talking about different kind of frameworks. It became very complicated. Whereas the person who delivers the service on the front end is a very simple person. He does not care about the frameworks. Customer does not care about the frameworks. Customer does not care how centric you are, or how agile you are, or how AI driven you are. Customer cares, I want something, I want it now, I want it fast, I want my answer to be given. What is being developed behind the scene with senior management, with the offices, is more complicated than what is being filtered at the front end. That's why you see a lot of disconnect today happening. So the bridge needs to happen.
All right. We hope it happens. We all want to be happy customers, of course, and of course, with your help, hopefully, to the organizations that the bridge will be built. If I want to, I'm interested to know what's your future vision for CXR. What would you think it's going to be on the long term strategic plans? Would you be more up to date with the technology? Would you add more services? Would you add more ideas? Would you make it more global? How is it going to be?
Good. A very interesting question. There are multiple ways of looking at it. First of all, we need to understand customer experience is evolving. It has gone through a lot of stages, and now is the era where everybody talks about AI. Everybody talks about digitalization. Now, what is AI? There is a slight misconception. People think that technology is going to replace customer experience and will become the customer experience. Technology is not a replacement, it's a support system. It should only be used where it needs to help, not replace. So the balance between, future of customer experience has to have the balance, the right balance between the human and the digital experience. I call this word, and there is a very important phrase in the customer experience world, which is called phygital. Physical and digital. So the balance of physical and digital is very, very important. Today we are talking about chatbots. We talk about AI-driven live agents in the call center. You know, the call center agents are going to be virtual agents. But as a customer, I want empathy. I want somebody to assure something to me. I only call center when I want to talk to a human being. We are human beings. We are social animals. We still like connectivity. We want sympathy, somebody to empathize with us. That technology, no technology can replace a smile.
Yeah, definitely.
Today, when you walk into a restaurant, maybe the best of the technologies, if you're not greeted well, if you're not served well, if people do not smile with you, you wouldn't care. But that's why customer experience is not about technology only or people only. It's a mix of everything. It's the entire journey. There are some organizations in the world that I would mention, which for me are best in customer experience, and where I feel the future and is going to. I'm a big fan of Zappos. It's an organization based in Vegas. It's a US-based organization. I had the privilege of visiting there as well. I'm a big fan of Disney as well, by the way. I've done my...
See, from the furniture here and all the Legos and all the cars and Star Wars.
I have a certification in customer experience from Disney Institute as well.
Wow.
So I'm Disney certified as well.
Close to your heart.
Yeah, it was very close. But there is a reason why these organizations are so good. Like a lot of people ask me, who is the best customer experience organization in the world? It's very difficult to answer, but there is one organization which is called the North Star of customer experience, and that's Ritz-Carlton. And the reason why is because their purpose is to serve customers. That's it. That's the motto of their organization. I was in Zappos and I was asking them, why are you guys so good? Why everything? So they gave me a couple of examples, and I've quoted the examples many times, but I'll share it with you for a different audience. A customer called Zappos and he said, I want to order a pair of shoes. They ordered a pair of shoes. And the obvious question was, the agent asked, okay, sir, what is your shoe size? And the customer said, it's 42. Next day, this person received 3 pairs of shoes because 41, 42, and 43.
In case it's not...
Try whichever fits you, return the other 3 at the expense of the organization. They care. Another customer called, asked for the same thing. The agent checked and said, sorry, sir, this product is currently not available. Now, as a customer, the best answer would be, sir, I have your telephone number. Whenever this thing is available, I'll call you back. Simple answer. I would be happy with this. You know what this person did? Sir, hold on for a second. Went through the different directory, called a company who has the same product, told them, I have a customer who wants something that you have, I don't. I'm connecting you to the customer.
They were not afraid of with their competition.
I said, you're giving your business to somebody else? I said, you are my priority. My purpose here to satisfy you. This is culture of the organization. This is no technology. This is nothing. This is the future. When you become so close to the customers, and as Steve Jobs said, become so close to the customers that you understand what the customers want before they ask for it. That's the future. And as Ron Kaufman said, as I said, the future of the customer needs to become care. How? Care is the word that we use for our families. You care for your kids. You care about their future, what is going to be, when they grow up, which university they're going to go to. That's the kind of thinking you need to have for your customers. That when they are with us, what would they require? What would their future needs would be? That kind of thing.
So it is very simple, but I don't know why not everybody is doing it.
Organizations have found this formula. Simple.
All right. So let's now take the opportunity of all the wisdom and all the experience that happened throughout your life, your successes, your awards, your challenges, and give an advice for the youth. Looking at your camera, what would advice would be from the bottom of your heart, from the bottom of your experience, what it would be? Looking at your camera, please.
Yes, I have experience, but I'm nobody to give advices. But I will share some experience for my most important thing is hard work. It's very important that you constantly learn. One aspect that I learned in this field is that if you want to succeed, become a listener. The better you listen, the better you understand people. The better you understand your friends, the better you understand the customers. Good organizations are the ones who understand and listen to their customers. They listen to their customers in every segment, in every way. What does it mean listening? There are many organizations who collect surveys. They collect data, but they do not know what the customer is talking about. But a good organization would listen. They would go to social media. They will take their feedback. They will listen to the complaints that the customer is saying. So listen to it and extract and make sure that whatever you learn, you convert that into actionable items so that tomorrow, whatever you do results into something unique, it's better, which improves the lives of the customers, lives of the people, and it also becomes a valuable asset. If you want to be successful, make sure that you learn from the best of the best, and implement it in your personal lives as well.
Thank you very much for this advice. Also, I would like to give you a space for a final message that you would like to share and deliver, also looking at your camera.
I think one message that I would like to give is to this great country. I would like to say this is very important. I think we're very privileged. We are very honored to be in a country, and I'm not saying it because I live in UAE. I'm saying it because I've lived in many parts of the world. This is the only country where excellence is driven from the top, from the leaders of this country, and how they bring each nations together, where we feel part of one family, is such an important thing. From a customer experience world, I always give this example globally, and you can pick up my previous talks and podcasts, and I have actually quoted that ever since I moved to UAE, I actually learned the meaning what leadership meant. In which part of the world you will find a Ministry of Happiness? This is the only country where there is a Ministry of Happiness, where they care about the happiness of the people. There is one example that I would like to quote. A few years ago, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed, he went to one of the government offices. This was probably a post office, and he sat there as a customer, and he took a token. And after 15 minutes, I remember that day, we started reading this tweet from him, and he says, "This is not the experience that I promised to my people, because I'm waiting too long here. If this is what the customers are going through, this is not the experience that I promised. We are better than this." And then he instructed the Ministry of Interior to do a survey of all the government organizations and publish the top 5 and bottom 5 best customer experience government organizations. And this has become a norm. And His Highness Sheikh Mohammed also introduced the 7-star global rating system, where today if you go outside any of the government organization, you will see stars. Just like you see the stars outside hotels, 3-star, 4-star, 5-star. And the idea was that if you can choose a hotel based on the rankings, why should not you be able to choose, let's say, a banking branch? Why should not be able to choose, let's say, a police station or any other service in this organization based on the ranking that the people have given it? So this kind of innovation, any innovation that happens in the world, it comes from here. So we have, mashallah, UAE has become the hub of innovation. So I feel very privileged about that, and we should all be very thankful, and we should all learn from this.
Thank you very much, Mr. Farzan, for this inspiring interview and the interesting information. We wish you all the success that we know that you will have based on your mentality and your hard work. So thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you for watching Pieces of Union. See you next week with another episode.
وطنهم سند، لا تذكر الفزعات إلا طراها مداتها بالعطايا.